Jackson, Mississippi is where I live, and digging graves is what I've been doing my entire life. In fact, after I dropped out of high school as a teenager, it was the only job I could find. Now, doing this job out here in the cemetery, I've seen my fair share of scary things. Ghosts, shadow men, hellhounds, and for a long time, I thought I had seen it all. That was until early one summer morning. I'm prepping for a funeral. The grave had already been dug, and I was just setting up chairs and decorating. Understand, dealing in the business of death is tough enough. Watching families cry and suffer over and over, day in and day out, takes a toll on you mentally. Listen, me sharing with you the mental stress of my job is no way an indictment on my mental health. I am sane, I'm not crazy, I don't take any meds, my life is good. Anyway, so I'm there, and the cemetery is nestled into the woods. And by that, I mean you have to drive through the woods to get to the cemetery. It's one of the older black cemeteries in Mississippi. And so you can understand what I mean by old. There are literally dead slaves buried in a section of this cemetery. No headstones, no nothing. Picture this, the sun is rising, but there's this mist still hovering above the ground. And looking to my left, I see something moving so fast that it smears this mist, just like an artist painting with a paintbrush. At first, I'm thinking to myself, look, it must be one of the spirits out here moving around. Nothing to be afraid of, nothing to worry about. No smell of sulfur or nothing like that. So I'm thinking it's a ghost, not a demon, and I get back to work. Then again, out the corner of my eye, I see this thing dart through the mist. So fast that the only sign it was there was the movement of the mist itself. The next thing I hear is this growling, and then the sound of this impact on flesh. Let me explain it to you. Have you ever tenderized a steak and you're sitting there and you're punching it and beating it? You know that kind of wet, plopping sound that your fist makes when it meets that meat? That it was that exact same sound, but so loud that it had an echo. And let me tell you, after that, all hell broke loose. There was this low-pitched humming sound, followed by these growls so strong like nothing I ever heard, combined with the sound of metal twisting and bending. Keep in mind, all of this commotion is going on in the mist about 50 to 60 yards away from me. Then I see this thing that looks like a freaking monster from a sci-fi movie. Triangle head, this blackish gray metallic skin, long claws. This thing comes flying out of the mist about 6 feet above the ground like Hercules had just slung it, and slams into a tree. And I lie to you not, the only way to describe this is it was like something out of a movie. It hits the tree so hard it takes a chunk out. Hits the ground, bounces back up. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dog Waters. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this story so far. It really is a good one. I'm getting back in my bag, in my production bag like I used to be. So you guys got some really good stuff coming. Head on over to the website IamDogwaters.com to check it out and listen to the entire story. And for those of you who are new to my channel and hearing this for the first time, head on over to IamDogwaters.com to become a member.